And this next fight, another really good fight, might be the next challenger for the person that wins the main event. But hard fight for me to predict, man. There's a couple fights on this fight card where I just don't have a strong read on it. So this is another one. This is another one where, I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. I see a lot of people that are leaning towards Alexander Volkov, and I totally get that. Almeida has a lot of experience now in the UFC as well, but the difference in level of competition overall for Volkov is pretty huge. He's fought everyone you could think of. He's been in there with all different styles, and he's slowly but surely, improved his whole skill set. He's gotten sharper with his stand-up. He's gotten a little more crafty where he's mixing in stance switches, being a little more evasive, not as plotty, and then his length and just reach and overall weapons on the feet, the ability that he can fight long with, just make him extremely difficult to deal with. He's walking you down with these long strikes. He's someone that it's hard to keep him off of you without being able to take him down or crack him with some heavy power. And then he's super durable as well. So it's just like the guy's a nightmare to deal with. But the thing that he struggled with is getting put on his back. And we saw even Cyril Gahn take him down multiple times. And it's hard to have trust that he's going to be able to stop takedowns. And he has gotten better at it. He's had fights where he's defended some takedowns, beaten some grapplers more recently. But we saw him get taken down, over 20 times versus Curtis Blades. He's had other fights where he's lost due to wrestling. And with Jailton Almeida, I feel like this guy's it's hard to get a read on him because I think he has so many holes, but he goes out there and he just makes it work. On the feet, he's athletic and smaller for heavyweight, so he is able to move around and be a difficult target to hit, be fast. And finally, in his last fight, we saw some offense on the feet that was actually menacing. He hurt his opponent, rocked him, but before that, we hadn't really seen any dangerous striking from Almeida, just kind of moving around to set up the takedown. So he's going to be looking to just land a jab, land a big punch, level change under it. And when he gets on top, he's been able to finish the majority of these guys pretty early. I mean, the Derek Lewis fight, we saw him go all 5 rounds in a really boring fashion where he was scared to open up on the mat. He didn't want Derek Lewis to stand back up and knock him out, but he did survive 5 rounds without getting his chin touched against a guy like Derek Lewis. And you can't say the same about Alexander Volkov. But Almeida, his takedowns are so ugly. The way that he goes to his knees for the double leg, I just don't like it. I feel like maybe the elbows to the side of the head like Curtis Blade could materialize for Volkov. Or, maybe he could land something at range and just rock Almeida and get him out of there out of nowhere. But I don't trust Alexander Volkov's defensive wrestling, and I think if he gets put on his back against a man like Almeida, he's probably going to be held down. He has been submitted in the first round 3 times as well, including the loss to Tom Aspinall. So if Almeida gets him down, is aggressive early, he has a chance to get that quick submission, and I think that if he plays it safe, he can just hold him down for 3 rounds, but that's a way more dangerous game plan because if he slows down just a little bit or he gets touched at all, I don't know about Almeida's durability. The Blades fight was a little suspect, so I want to go with Volkov, but I just don't trust him enough to stop the takedown, and I think Almeida can get this job done, whether it's a first-round submission or a decision. So I'm going to go with the new gen, and I'm going to go with Jailton Almeida.